We're telling your followers that you started a live video. This is like...
Isn't this insane?
This is unreal.
Yes, it's not? It'll go on in a second.
Yep. You're good.
Hi, everybody. Let's wait a minute.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
Gia.
Who, my Gia?
Yeah. Hey, Violet.
Oh my God.
Hey, Nelly girl. 114.
Wait, Jess, everybody's joining.
Everybody's joining. Bye, Gail. You're on your own.
I just staged right.
Hey, Callie. Hey, Lila. Pat Brad in the house. Hey.
Oh, you just said in the house.
Oh, someone wants to join. Rachel Ann, love you, but you can't be in it live right now. Patty Bradley, you can come in later.
This is amazing.
So usually I see the viewers and then I wind up just ignoring them in the beginning of the
Sure.
So guys, this is one of my besties, Gail Williams Cuomo. And can you turn that down a little? And today we are going to make what?
So, pasta fazool, but I hate saying fazool because I feel like a fool saying fazool.
We're two-headed.
And it could be pasta fagioli or pasta and beans. Fazool or fagioli is beans in Italian. Next question.
So today, guys, we're going to do some cooking. We're going to talk about... It looks like we're like that two-headed monster. We are going to do some cooking. We're going to talk about the origin of the soup. We're going to talk about friendship. Anything you guys want to know, ask us. But as we're cooking, we're also going to talk about how we became friends, why we think friendship is important, and all the good stuff.
We are going to talk about that?
We are. Today's an intervention. All right, so we have everything set up. So tell us about this recipe.
Okay, so my theory on this recipe is it's so delicious and comforting. And if you want to feel like you're doing something good for your family, it's not hard.
Yes.
It's maybe 4 to 5 ingredients. It's quick on the stove, and then you feel like your mother of the year after you feed it to your family. And the girls can take it, or boys can take it to school for lunch the next day.
Oh, good point.
It's great in a little thermos for the kids.
Yeah.
My older one loves it.
Shout out to Gia.
There's many different versions of it, but after I married my husband, that's really when I started eating it. And it's a family, like heirloom tradition in his family. And the one caveat I'm going to say is, and with Jess being a vegetarian, I'm not, that I like to put some chicken broth in it, but we can do water.
And we also have, if you want, vegetable broth. And you know what I liked about this recipe is that it is versatile, because I saw like you can add pancetta if you want. What is pancetta? Is that like a pork?
It's an Italian smoked bacon.
Okay.
So it's truly, when my mother-in-law makes it, and she makes it, I'm going to say at least once a month, at least. We have it with chicken cutlets or grilled chicken and a salad.
Oh,
or you can have it as a meal by itself.
Yes.
With a nice salad.
Oh, you can have a salad, maybe some bread.
And I have found, because I've messed up over time making it, so I'm going to share with you guys my mistakes. Too liquidy. It almost isn't filling. Or
good to know. And is that why you process the beans, or we'll get to that after? Okay, yes.
Too thick.
We're like, we're our biggest fans.
Too thick. When it's too thick, it's like almost like too heavy.
Yeah.
So you want to get the right consistency. But so don't beat yourself up if you don't get it right the first time. But I don't think you'll mess it up, because really it's almost foolproof after we go over it.
Yeah, and you know what I like about it too, looking at the ingredients, and you guys will see as Gail goes along, but what I like about the ingredients is purchasing all this too. It's not even that expensive, so it seemed like you could really feed your family, right?
Yes, I want to touch on that. That some days it's rainy and you just want to kind of huddle down and cook. You don't need a boatload of ingredients to make a nice meal for this.
Right.
Most of these ingredients, if not all of them, you have in your house already.
Right, exactly.
And that's what do.
Like you said, if you don't feel like leaving, or money is tight, or...
Yes, well, this is known as originally as a peasant's dish.
Oh, get out of here. No, we did not even prep. So I want to tell you guys, we didn't prep at all. Well, we value...
We some lip gloss, but that's really about it.
we value your viewership, but... We wanted to keep it as organic as possible, so
yes.
We didn't really prep. So I'm going to be learning along with you guys, because I don't know much about pasta fazool, but what I do know is that it has cannellini beans, which I love, because it's a nice plant-based protein.
And not to jump off, but
to.
If you don't have cannellini beans, kidney beans, red beans. Yeah, so you can substitute if you have different beans. I've done that before.
That's the thing. I have, you could, like you said, I started to go through my pantry from what I see. So these are the kidney beans.
I've done that.
So this is good, because some of my viewers most of them are vegetarian. A lot of them aren't. They just want to decrease their meat intake. So for them to learn about different sources of protein is really good and important.
Last month I made it with the red.
Oh, and was there a difference in the taste, or you thought
Just the girls weren't so enthused by seeing red beans in there.
Yeah.
It's possible, but I loved it.
See, another thing too, speaking of that, and then we will get down to cooking.
Sure.
I noticed there was different pasta you could use.
My mother-in-law really puts in almost whatever she has.
Oh,
as long as it's small.
Okay, like a macaroni.
Yeah,
or...
low maintenance. There are some special pastas that come together where they're stick and curly together.
Oh, very cool.
Small is good. Really, that's the nature, I think, of the dish.
Yeah.
A smaller pasta.
Okay.
But again, low maintenance.
Oh, yeah, like an orzo, or even like if you have celiac.
Too small.
Okay, so something like chips.
Maybe an orecchiette or...
Oh, I might have orecchiette.
No, but we're doing ditalini today.
Okay, perfect. Ditalini.
Which is like the go-to.
All right, perfect. So we'll leave it at that.
Okay,
so do you want to get started?
Yes, please.
Okay.
So bear with us because I'm learning her kitchen.
Yes, okay, yeah. So
you're going to heat?
Oh, I want you to cook it though.
Oh, okay. Olive oil? You have olive oil here?
I have olive oil right
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I believe it's a tablespoon of olive oil.
Okay, perfect.
I'm just going to eyeball
All right,
it.
good.
You know what I mean? We're not going crazy here.
And if you need me to bring the camera over, let me know. Otherwise, maybe I'll wait.
Do we have questions along the way?
Or if you have questions, you can jump in at any point or save them to the end. But in the meantime, feel free to ask away. And
Okay.
also, this is recorded, so it's good. It'll be saved in my IGTV series.
I would love to hear the feedback if your viewers make it.
Oh, yes.
And what they say.
Right. So if you guys make this, we'll also post the recipe later. If you make this, please share with us what you like, what you didn't like.
Yes.
And we're going to go from there. I don't want you're not going to go on fire. Okay, good.
Oh, me? Okay, yeah. My luck, my hair is fine. Okay, so there's something called Sofrito. I'm sure you know.
Oh,
I'm sure of
yes.
your viewers. So the Italian Sofrito is just onion, carrots, and celery. And Jess did a great job of already prepping.
Thank you. What
The
do we
veggies.
call it in French?
In French, is it?
Mise en
Mise en place.
place.
When you prep. Oh, yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Girls and boys, when you're getting ready to make it, don't stress. Just prep all your stuff in
I'll
advance.
show them quickly. This way you guys can see.
So this way, when you're cooking your food, you're not rushing around worrying about burning and
yes.
measuring. You get it all set and ready. And I do want to add one more thing.
Yes.
I made the mistake of making this with Vidalia onions once.
Uh-oh.
Because I'm a big
Whoops. I just took a
Vidalia
picture. Sorry, guys. Wait, why would...
at all times. That's
Okay.
all I had that day.
Right.
And my pasta and beans tasted like Fruit Loops.
Oh, get it?
It
Oh,
was
because it's
so
like a fruity...
sweet.
Interesting.
It was so sweet.
That is so interesting.
I ate it, but I didn't enjoy it.
That's good to know.
So
So I
don't
got
do
that
Vidalia.
one because, first of all, I was scared about the red because they said there's salmonella, but this
Really?
is a yellow. Yeah, there was a salmonella
A
outbreak.
recall?
I know, right? Yes, a recall, but they still were selling them, interestingly.
Okay, so I'm just
Okay.
going to put all the veggies in, okay?
Okay, perfect. So we have the onions.
That beautiful sound. Don't
I
you
love it. The sizzle, the celery. I love it. So I love these containers. And Gail's husband, Marty. Shout out to Marty. he thinks I like deli. But I love these, and I feel very Italian with these. Okay. So you're mixing it up.
And this is when the yummy smell comes into the house, right?
Oh, I love it.
Josh can come home and be like, oh, what's the dinner?
Yeah, I'll be like, it took me 5 minutes. Well, we're all want to be Italian.
What number do you have it on?
I have it on, don't mind this, sauce on it. Medium.
Yeah, that's nice.
Okay, do you want the flame higher?
No. So I like to do it a little bit low. That's just my preference because I like to caramelize the onions a little bit.
Oh, perfect.
I
That
think
was going to be
slow
my
and
other
low
question.
is like a comforting place.
Yeah,
for
yes,
me.
to make it. So you're doing it until they're translucent? You're cooking it?
Soft and nice. So we
Okay.
want salt and pepper too.
I'm going to actually bring the camera back to show everybody.
And I want to tell the viewers, oftentimes I do less salt than what some would do. Because you can
tell
always
us
add-
why. Oh, because you
can
can always add it
salt
after.
later.
Okay.
You know, I think too much salt can be scary.
Yeah, so we made a salt and pepper combo here.
That's
Is that
amazing.
okay? But if
Yeah,
you need
that's
more
nice
salt,
that you did that.
but look how nice those colors look together. What?
Marty doesn't really, he's not a huge proponent of a lot of salt.
Oh, okay. Actually,
So-
that's probably smart because it could bloat you. It could make
Yes,
you not always healthy.
I like salt. So, okay, let's talk about the chicken broth.
Okay, yeah, let me put you back in here. But
Okay.
remind us again, you called that a sofrito?
A sofrito.
Sofrito.
So there's sofrito in Spanish cooking.
Ah.
This is the Italian sofrito.
Perfect. And that's the onions, the carrots,
And
celery.
the celery. Yep, and then we are adding salt and pepper to taste.
Okay.
Or to flavor it. I have found, so when I've made this recipe over time, I've done it with just water.
Okay.
It calls for 4 cups of liquid. So I've done just water.
If you want,
Thank
sorry,
you.
that was my fault.
Fancy.
Okay, yeah.
I've done 4 cups of water, and I wasn't overly excited. Then I've done 4 cups of chicken broth.
Okay.
And I think my rings wouldn't fit the next day.
Oh, interesting, because it's sodium. Mm-hmm.
I split it. I did half and half, and that's my happy place.
Ooh.
So viewers,
so I want to show you too. Speaking of sodium, but we could do half, whatever you think. So I bought less sodium vegetable broth, but like Gail was saying, you could dilute it by adding water. So I did put both out. So this is 4 cups of vegetable broth. So whatever you think, and that's a cup of water. But if you need more, you tell me.
So it's gonna be delicious no matter what.
Yes.
So Marty, because he's such a stickler for his mom's,
Marty, are you watching?
He doesn't really go for the chicken broth as much, whereas I do. The girls do.
So what is the broth? Does it change the flavor at all?
Yes, I think it gives a savory.
Yes. Oh, me too. Because when I was asking Pina, so Pina is Gail's mother-in-law. Which we're trying to get her on the show, so maybe one day she'll join us.
Once she sees this,
yes,
and
shout
we'll be able to get her off.
Right? So when I asked her, and I'm going to do her accent, I'm going to make fun of her. She said, "No, you don't use the broth. I use only water."
Yeah, she saw me using broth.
So
she'd call me a shroom. She'd call me a shroom. And
what does that mean?
Shroons is like idiot.
What do we...
But she motivated me to learn this dish because it's such a staple in Marty's family's home.
I love it. And like you said, it's easy to prepare.
Easy.
Nourishing. I feel like it's not
comforting.
A lot of money. Yes, and for vegetarians, they have that plant-based protein of the beans.
And you fill up. It's filling.
Yes.
10 minutes. I'm sorry, I should have said.
That's okay.
So 10 minutes of doing your thing with the veggies. Do we do any questions? I want to see questions.
Yeah, questions. Oh, look at the original Just Crafty just joined us. Oh, yes, he is. Marty is watching.
Marty's watching?
Yeah, I think so.
What?
Marty, say something.
Come on, is Marty watching?
I think he is.
I'll die.
Hello,
Marty, Christmas is coming.
Oh, yeah, Marty.
Marty, do you know what I want for Christmas?
Who's the original? Where are some of you from? Anybody feel like sharing where they're from?
Crickets?
Yes!
Okay, we can talk about the tomato paste real quick.
Oh, yes, let's talk about the tomato paste. So,
okay, go ahead.
I'm just going to show them how I prepared it, and
yes,
you can tell.
Yes.
So, I didn't know the secret that Gail's going to share with us now, and it's going to be life-changing, I think. Well, I know, for you guys. Marty's saying what? Nothing, just we want to see if you're watching. So this is how I prepared the tomato paste for Gail. But Gail, take it away with this.
So many times I cook and I leave a half-opened can of tomato paste somewhere on the counter in the fridge, and Marty's like, really, with the tomato paste? Don't you hate wasting?
Yes.
So
well, no, but
just waste. Okay, so now I buy the tube of tomato paste. You open it, you use what you need, and you put it in the fridge.
That's so cool. So where did you get that?
Supermarket.
Get out.
Yes.
So it's like almost like a toothpaste.
Yes. Yep.
Tube.
And it has your expiration date, but you keep it refrigerated, as opposed to using 2 tablespoons of this 6-ounce can. And now, what am I doing with this? Because I'm not making.
Guess what I did with it?
What? What'd you do?
Threw it right in the garbage.
Yeah. Well, I can't throw it out right away because I feel bad.
I should.
So it sits there for 2 days, and then Marty curses me. Okay. So now I know maybe 10 minutes. Are we at 10 minutes?
I think we're at 10 minutes.
We're good?
Yeah. So that's the sofrito.
Okay, so the sofrito's getting happy. It's getting soft. It's getting.
I'm gonna bring it back over to show everybody.
It's getting glossy.
Oh, Pat Brad said that's the only way she uses. Look at you! All the Italians know the secrets. You guys have to let me in it. So Patty Bradley says she uses that too. In fact,
love you, Patty.
I saw Patty yesterday at the hair salon, and she.
Lucky.
Is that right that I'm blowing up your spot, Patty? But she was making sauce, and I was like, oh, she started at 6 in the morning.
For sauce, she'll use the whole can.
Oh.
You know what I mean, of tomato paste.
Get out! I'm just learning something new.
That's probably why they make it.
Right. Yeah, right.
Sauce.
It's just yes. Yeah. Actually, now that you're saying it, when I make my sauce, I use the whole can. Sometimes with the chili. So we're putting in the tomato paste.
And I'm using a rubber spatula. Yeah, 2 tablespoons. And I'm using a rubber spatula to get it all out.
You're so smart.
Now this is going to add some nice color.
Listen to the sizzle.
To your veggies, and it's really going to add it. Just 2 tablespoons is all it takes to give it color and a nice flavor. Now the colors, I'm sorry, the smells are
yes,
really
I wish people
going
could
to
smell
come
it
in the kitchen. Now I have another thing I want to mention. Jess went ahead and prepared the ingredients for us, and she prepared. What is the garlic, Jess?
Oh, so it's minced. So let me put you guys back here.
I've never used.
So it's funny. So my people that follow me know that I love fresh garlic cloves, but I like to use in a pinch, or I like to use, oh, that's garlic powder. Oh my God, where'd it go? Well,
now, why would you use that and not fresh?
So that's if I don't want to get my hands to smell like garlic, if I'm pressed for time, or if I run out of the garlic cloves. Oh, Daddy's eating known as leftover. Well, save your appetite, Marty, because we have some pasta fazool coming. So I like to use this sometimes, which is the minced dried garlic.
Now I have a question for you.
Yes.
So I use...
Oh, I found it. I'll show you in a minute.
Viewers, I use the garlic press for my... Do you have one, Jess?
I do. I'll bring it out.
Some people are not fans of it because it's a pain in the neck to clean.
That's what I was going to say. So I love the garlic press, but I feel like sometimes it is hard to...
So here's your answer.
Oh my God.
So after you press your garlic, just go to the sink and quickly rinse it. Don't leave it in the sink. Rinse it right away. You're done.
Yeah, because usually it like
it becomes a puzzle piece to clean.
Yes, so that's why sometimes I use
that's
this
the key.
instead.
Yeah, so let's
get rid of that. We can start.
Pasta fazool, I would say no to this and yes to the garlic.
Let me get you. I have garlic.
No, it's okay. No,
we can show them how to use it. By the way, someone's asking. We are making. What are we making?
Pasta fagioli, pasta fazool, pasta and beans.
Yes, perfect.
However you want to call it.
And the E, because sometimes I see it spelled pasta fazool.
Pasta fagioli. Yeah.
So, and I also, some of the viewers also know this too, that this is another one of my favorite things. Again, have you ever seen this? So it comes in the frozen aisle.
Okay, so I'm going to be honest.
Tell me, this is why I have.
I love you and I'm willing to learn new things,
correct.
But I just do fresh.
Let me get the fresh one.
Just kidding. You don't have to. But I think good ingredients,
yes,
I need all the help I can get.
Should I waste it? Since Gail's here, I'm going to actually pour it right back in. Oh, Lila has a question. Shoot.
Lila, I have a question. Go ahead, bestie. I love this. You're not going to be able to get rid of me.
Right? Never.
But I don't want to burn, so
I need my garlic. Lila, we're ready for your question, girlfriend.
I'm going to remove it from the heat right now, everybody. Just because I'm getting a little film at the bottom of the pan. So whenever you're worried about your temperature of your food, just take it off the burner. Just take it off. Better safe than sorry.
And it's still going to cook, right? As it's off?
Yep.
I'm going to turn the burner off.
You can leave it on, Jess.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're going to put it back. I'm just waiting for my garlic.
Are you sure?
I'm waiting for my fresh garlic.
Just kidding. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, so I have garlic. I have a nice cutting board for you. Look at you. Do you even need a knife?
Yeah, just because I'm going to, I might not actually.
Okay, I'll leave it.
Wait, Lila, baby, where's your question?
What's your question, Cheryl?
Where did I get my apron? Lila, I can't tell you that right now. I'll tell you later. I'll get you one for Christmas.
Wait, why? Wait, is it a secret?
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm excited.
Is there a lag? Because she has a question.
Oh. Maybe she froze, Lila. It looks like look at you, so professional.
Not really.
So guys, another reason why Gail, well, we're friends for a lot of reasons, but the first time I went to her house, she made, I always loved chickpeas. And the first time I went to her house, we were hanging out by the pool, and I used to love this chickpea salad from this Italian restaurant. She made it without even knowing that that's what I love. So it's chickpea, what is...
How funny is that?
Right? What's in that?
The key to that is the Goya seasoning.
Yes, let me show you. I do
Goya
have a viewer.
Goya.
I'm going to just say it. Fern, if you're watching, Fern gets mad when I use this, but I love it. Look how much, I hardly have any left.
Fern, don't get mad. It's so good, Fern.
I know Fern was concerned about the sodium.
Yeah, well.
Black. We love Fern Black. She didn't want it to go viral, so... but there's not much...
Listen, you don't do it all the time.
Yeah,
you can control the quantity that you put in it, Fern.
Yes.
So to me, that's what makes it.
That's what I think, and the taste is so good. So more people are joining. So we're making pasta fazool, but a vegetarian version. This is my best friend Gail, one of my best friends. And
is Kathy on? Is Kathy?
I don't think so. She's
okay, lovey. So I'm putting the garlic.
Alex is on. Kathy loves her aprons. Okay.
All right, we gotta calm down. So garlic in the garlic press, and I love that you have a garlic press.
Yes, right. It's one of the best tools. I think
I
got it from.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is life changing too. I'm gonna put this back on because I use so many dishes because I would have put it in here and then scraped it in there.
Well, you can if you're prepping for a fancy Instagram.
Yeah, but I love this.
But just for this, so here's the thing with the garlic, and I'm sure most of your viewers know this.
Yep.
It's gonna be fragrant in a matter of a minute.
Yes. Oh my God, you know what? The fresh does make such a difference.
It really does.
Right? How many cloves are you
This
putting in?
is 4, but if they're big, sometimes I get like elephant garlic.
Okay.
And don't just because it says 4, don't do 4. If they're big, do 3.
Wait, what? Oh, okay. But,
You know what I mean? Be
yeah, so you don't want it to
commonsensical
be,
about
yeah,
your
you don't want
size
it to
of
be too
garlic.
garlicky.
Okay, now guys, I have enough garlic in there, so I don't need to use what's inside this, but there's extra garlic in there. If I didn't have enough, I would scrape this and use it. But now Jess, my partner here, is going to rinse it.
Okay, perfect. Look at
And
that.
now it's done.
Because a lot of times I just toss this in the sink,
Yes.
then it gets like...
I've done that, Jess, and then you're sitting there
Yes, and then it's
wasting
annoying.
12 minutes of your life
And that's-
trying to get it all out.
Exactly. That's why I use the minced, but now you changed my life because we always have fresh garlic on
The
hand.
truth is, we need all the help we can get, and if you use fresh ingredients,
Yeah.
that's half the battle.
And it's so good. It's going to be worth the while.
Smell it.
It's so good.
I want to smell it. Do you
Babe,
smell
do
it
I
yet?
come on camera? I do.
Now,
Babe?
guys, be careful with your
Oh, it smells so good.
with your garlic because you don't want it to burn.
Yes, I
Okay,
love
do you have
it.
tomato flakes? Hot, red hot? You know, tomato?
So,
That's okay if you
this
don't.
is my thing. I have them, but I'm allergic. It makes my mouth swell. So, could people add it in after?
Yes.
Or, okay.
Yeah, so before I talk about that, I just don't want to burn this, so I
Yes,
need
I'll
my
keep
broth.
an eye on this while you chit-chat.
Okay, this
Or
is...
you in 4.
here,
We're
you
not
do.
chit-chatting.
You do. You doing 4?
So, we're doing
4
4
cups. I do 2 cups of water, 2 cups of chicken broth. Jess is doing right now 4 cups of vegetable broth.
Please note it's low sodium.
Low sodium. Now, while this is getting happy, we're going to scrape up all the bottoms on the pot.
Perfect.
But the pepper flakes, I'll tell your viewers,
Yeah.
for us.
Okay.
I didn't know you were allergic.
Well, I have a sensitivity. Like, my mouth swells up and my tongue gets sores on it. It's really
Okay,
annoying. Red hot pepper.
Okay, so ignore Jess's allergy for the moment. It makes all the difference for us. Not maybe the girls, but for Marty.
Yeah.
And for
Oh, yeah.
myself.
Do your girls eat spicy? Would they eat it?
Gia would.
Okay.
Valentina, we'll see. We keep trying.
Okay.
But so you take just a pinch
Okay.
of pepper flakes, not much. A little goes a long way.
Right.
And it'll really add a nice little. Does Josh like?
He loves anything
Yeah.
hot, anything spicy. He loves it.
And I think it makes all the difference when you cook with it instead of putting it in at the end.
Yes, because it probably like seeps in
Yes.
the flavor. I mean, I bet maybe I could tolerate it, but I
No,
don't
don't
chance
even.
it.
It's not
Okay.
even worth risking it.
So again, this is a vegetarian version. You can obviously, Gail mentioned before, you could add pancetta. You've had chicken broth, right?
I do half and half. I do
Okay.
2 cups of water, 2 cups of chicken broth.
Okay, perfect.
I'm going to bring this to a boil now.
Oh, perfect. Okay, good. So far in
Oh,
that.
I'm just
Oh wait,
telling
did we
your
need to
viewers-
do this yet or not yet?
Not yet. But please tell your viewers that you want to scrape up all the yummy bits at the bottom that the sofrito made.
Oh, yes. So the sofrito, which again is the vegetables, it was celery, onions, carrots. You want to make sure that you scrape up the bottom so it doesn't get burned. And also the garlic.
And
Yes!
what?
Okay, Gail's twin is joining in. He said, Gail bangs the spatula against the pot when our what?
When our mother, I think he's got
Okay.
something.
Do you do this? My mom always does this, and I've caught up with it.
What is that?
It's like a dun 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 dun. You don't do that?
No.
I don't know what that is. What is that, Mops? Lila's question was, when did you start making the soup? That's a great question, Lila.
Baby.
Did you do it to woo Marty, or you...
So I had to kind of get in good with Marty, and Marty still doesn't like mine, by the way, as much as Pina's.
Marty, you got to get Pina on there.
I could put this in a dish and say Pina made it, and he would love it.
Yeah.
But because I made it, he'll be like, yeah, it's all right.
Oh, see, it's the Italian. It's a good thing. We're not saying anything bad
Okay,
against
so
Italian.
we'll bring it to a boil.
Oh, wait, so your brother said just like our mother used to. Oh,
Oh, he's funny. He's funny.
Yes.
There was something I wanted to say.
You talk about
Also to the viewers.
Yes.
This is a one-pot dish.
Oh, great point.
So
yes.
1 pot and you're done, your mother of the year.
Yes.
But again, I would make a salad with it.
Unless your kids don't like soup. Just kidding. I'm like, just kidding. No, but you
Make
make a
it
salad.
anyway, because the more
Or
you
maybe
make
a
it,
bread. Yes.
not a bread. You have enough.
Salad?
You have enough
Okay,
pasta.
good.
No bread. No bread.
Callie, do you want bread? Oh my God, my cousin John just joined. Hey, John.
John, we're bringing it to a boil.
John, to bring you up to speed, we're making a pasta fazool, a vegetarian version.
Can we say fagioli?
Fagioli? Really? Why do we say
Do you
fagioli?
guys, take a poll. Do you guys like
Cappy.
fazool?
Pasta fagioli.
Yeah, right. It
Fagioli.
sounds
What does
prettier
it mean, fagioli?
Beans.
Oh, pasta e fagioli. Callie, hi.
Callie's there?
Yes, bread. 'Cause I said bread, right?
So she came on. All right, we're bringing it to a boil.
Okay,
just
bring it to a boil.
to get all the flavors happy.
While you're talking, I'm going to get your immersion blender.
Yes, great timing. Thank you. I'll move this over.
What's that? Let me find it. Where is it? Where did you put it?
Oh, I brought it over already.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
smart. That's
Oh,
okay.
so wait, I'm sorry, guys. So let's talk about it now because I'm going to add it. I'm going to add it to make it happy.
Okay, perfect.
So we used 2 15-ounce cans of cannellini beans. But what we did, this is a peanut trick.
Okay. And do you need a bigger bowl? Let me know.
No, this is perfect.
Okay.
So this is an apparatus that I use. Just did it already for me in advance. But this is the immersion blender that I put 1 can of cannellini beans in here with, I can smell it from here,
Oh, well, you'll have some when you get home.
with a cup of water. Now, I've made the mistake once of not adding the water.
Okay.
And I was like, what is this Play-Doh I'm making? So as long as you mix it with 1 cup of water, you get a nice base.
Yes, okay. So that's like you mentioned before, not to make, because sometimes it's too liquidy, and then other times it could be too thick. Now, is this enough? Because I didn't fully blend it. Okay.
Yeah, that's
But I mean,
fine.
is
That's
the texture
fine.
okay? Like,
So
how do you
here's-
want the texture?
But I did mention, this texture looks great.
Okay.
I did mention if you have kidney beans, you can do a different color bean, but not for this, because I don't know
Actually,
the
now
pasta.
that you mention it, sometimes when I've had pasta fagioli,
Yeah, I don't like fazool. Do you guys like fazool?
I say fazool, but I'm not Italian.
You
But
can.
at restaurants, sometimes I see that it's like a reddish color.
Well, it could be they do more
That's what I'm
tomato.
thinking,
There's so
yeah.
many different takes on this dish.
Here, I'll let you mix. I'm going to bring it back over so the viewers can see.
Okay, so that's 1 15-ounce can that was blended. You could do it in a food processor. You could do it in a blender.
Yeah.
You can use your handy-dandy
I love that.
immersion blender. Again, this is
Oh, hey, Chloe.
Chloe, baby. Okay,
Okay,
now
so I'm going to
adding
bring
in-
it back over so everyone can see.
Now I'm adding 1 can of the cannellini beans that are whole, that are not puree.
Yeah, so that's 2 cans total for this recipe.
Yes,
And again, like,
This could be red kidney beans if you want.
yes, and it's good because these cans of beans are like $1. So again,
Yes,
if you're trying
peasant's
to
dish.
yes, peasant's dish, because isn't that funny? Like how dishes started.
Guys, we're almost done, and you should smell this house.
I wish you guys could smell. And again, it's filling. It's got the plant-based
Nutritious.
protein. It's nutritious. It's low calorie. I'm assuming because of
How fattening could it be?
right,
really?
exactly.
And let's say that also, I want to add this. Oftentimes,
And
it's
what's
better
that?
tomorrow than it is today.
Oh, interesting.
I know you're not. She's not really a leftover.
Not really.
person.
Homemade stuff I'll do leftover. Great question. How long does it take? How long do you think this whole
To make, honey, Lila, I love you for asking questions.
yeah, and you know what? Her mom is so
make?
Italian.
Make
And
it
her dad.
and make what? Just half hour? Yeah, this is
Yeah,
a half hour
half hour,
segment.
yeah.
It's gonna be done. So now we're gonna bring this back to a boil.
Okay.
And we're going to do the pasta. Now, let's just talk about the pasta
Yes.
1 minute. You're going to say, oh, I want pasta with my pasta fagioli, whatever.
Oh, people really?
You have to be careful how much pasta you put in because this doesn't look like a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But more than this, the pasta soaks up the liquid. And
You're right.
you're gonna sit with glop.
You're right. One time I made a vegetable soup with egg noodles, and I put too many in, and it was
I've
like
done
a
it.
roast. It was
I've
like
done
a
it.
gloppy stew.
The best mistakes sometimes are to make them, so you learn. I will let my mom try to make
well,
it.
Lila, can I talk about Lila for a second?
Please.
Oh, thank you, Kathy. We're the Mutual
did Kathy
Admiration
say?
Society. She said we were just.
Kathy, I have a lot of makeup on today.
But Lila was saying it's interesting. So Lila, if I could talk about you for a minute, Lila's parents are both Italian, and your grandma's from Italy, right, Lila? So let us know if
probably
they
makes it.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, right? So tell us if they make it, and let us know if there's anything similar about the recipe or anything different. Okay, so I'm gonna bring you back over, guys, so you could see.
I have a question on the carrots. Did you shred these carrots?
You know what? So I saw that it said finely diced, but I wasn't sure how fine. So I bought the shredded carrots.
Can you zoom in on my face? She bought shredded carrots.
I was trying to keep it as easy as possible, but I also, let me show you guys.
People cut your own carrots.
Right? Now,
Alright.
tell us why. Tell us why.
Because it's fresh.
Oh,
It's
right.
not
Look,
processed.
look.
It's and it's cheaper.
Yeah,
Okay, let's go. It's cheaper.
I did buy these.
Yeah.
They didn't have them in a nice bunch.
Take these and chop up your carrots. I'm not used to it in shreds, but it's going to be fine.
Now, can you omit carrots? Because Josh hates
Yeah, of
carrots.
course.
Okay.
So listen, there's no rules.
Yes, tell us, have you ever added
So you
other
could do
vegetables?
pancetta. You could add bacon. You could do ham, little chunks
Oh,
of ham.
yeah.
You can
But
add
only
any
if you're
kind-
not vegetarian.
Yeah. You could do smoky meats.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
to
so
add
that's
it
what I was going to ask.
another
you.
layer.
Usually they do smoky meats for it.
I wouldn't say usually.
Get out.
Okay, we're boiling, people.
All right, so then how long are we boiling?
About 12 minutes for your...
I know, are we putting the pasta in yet?
That's our 12 minutes.
Oh, so you boil it?
I'm sorry, yeah, bring it to a boil.
Okay.
And now we're going to do our pasta.
Perfect, okay. Perfect.
Now, we have a timer?
I do, so 12 minutes?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And guys, you're going to be just about done with your dinner.
This is unbelievable. Again, easy, nutritious, because that's like the big thing with my followers. I always want it to be easy, nutritious.
This is it. This is affordable,
delicious,
easy, nutritious, and again, tomorrow it's even better.
Ooh, look at that. Now, can you freeze this if you want? I'm going to show them it. Can you freeze it?
You know, I don't. I'm sure. I don't know how to freeze much. That's not my gig. I don't know.
You know what? I'm going to look into that because if you make like a huge batch of it.
But then, Lila, if your mom makes this, you have lunch for tomorrow.
Oh,
too.
yes. Look at that. Oh my God. I wish you guys could smell it.
And obviously, if you want to make a bigger vat, just double your...
Or you double the recipe.
Because this is going to go.
That's what I was thinking.
You know,
like, how many people do you think this would feed? Like this recipe?
Well, it depends on how many sittings. You
Yeah.
know, and how, all right, if I'm going to say maybe 4 to 6.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because if you have little kids, they can have a smaller amount.
And I want to say to the moms and dads, so sometimes beans are a little bit tricky for kids.
Yes.
And this is a nice little, don't give up. Always, give it to them because they like the pasta, right? They like the Parmesan. We're going to put Parmesan on at the end, and they like that. And just sneak some beans in there. You can omit some beans when you're putting it on their dish, but let them have some beans.
Yeah, and they get mushed. They get like softer, right?
Yes.
And then they cook. Do you want a lid or no lid?
No, thank you.
Okay, perfect.
I don't want too much heat in there.
Okay.
So it's a nice way to introduce beans to them to
That's
realize
a good idea,
they're not
Kelly. This might be a
scary.
way to try it.
But I will tell you, the red beans were underwhelming to me.
Yeah, you know what? I feel like the kidney beans are a little bit more grainy, or like.
I like that they pop in your mouth.
Yes.
The kidney beans, but little ones maybe.
Yeah,
not.
they might not like it. It's so
All right,
good.
Jessica Mack, what are your questions?
Let's see. But
We did good. So that's quick, right?
yeah.
guys?
So my question is, what do you think? Was it easier than you thought? The whole process of sharing it, was it harder with everyone?
Fun.
Right? It's
Fun.
easy because you like to cook,
Love.
right? That's what I think. What are your
Love.
favorite dishes to cook?
This is I like to eat.
Yeah.
So this is one of my most comforting dishes. I've never had it with vegetable broth. So
Get out of here!
I'm curious to try.
That would be a good thing to try because maybe this time we're going to do the vegetable broth. I think
It
next time
smells
I might
great.
try it with water and see.
And
how
then
it
maybe
is.
Pina. We'll get Pina to
Yes,
chime
come on,
in.
Pina.
What? Well, she's not on Instagram, but
yeah.
she can tell us, what I did wrong or something.
Yeah, what
So
might
at
need
the
to be
end, okay. So also at the end, we're going to add Parmesan cheese
Okay.
and fresh basil. But
Oh, yeah?
Marty's not a proponent of the cheese.
Oh, tell me why.
I am. He's just not a cheesy guy. He's
Oh,
cheesy, but in a
interesting.
different
Yeah.
way. So he won't do the cheese, but I think the cheese adds another depth.
Me too.
I
It gives
really
a little
do.
like saltiness.
You almost don't taste it. It's not an obvious cheese taste.
Right.
It's just like a little bit salty.
Yes, and this is fresh. I shredded this. Yeah, I did do this fresh.
The girl, she did fresh.
but fresh Parmesan. And then we have basil, but I like basil and sauce, but it didn't smell. What do you think? Does
I'm
that
not
smell
smelling
like,
anything.
How does
This time of year, it's hard.
Yes, because I'll show you. I got this.
You can do dry basil if you want on this, just to kind of give it a little color.
Yes, I got
really.
this. So you'll be proud. I'm not going to throw this away. I'm going to actually make a sauce tomorrow
Very
using
good.
the rest of the basil.
There's smell there.
Yeah, because there I didn't smell it,
Yeah.
and I wasn't sure.
I wonder why not.
Yeah, if I should.
But
chop
I
it
will
more.
if I don't know. A lot of times I don't have fresh. I love fresh basil.
Yeah.
I'll sprinkle the dry just to get some green in there.
Oh, good. Okay, yeah, to get more color.
Yes.
Marty's saying good luck with peanut. We're gonna get peanut to go on.
Getting Pina on.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Maybe we could just set it up.
Maybe
and
we'll
talk
do
with her.
another one, and we'll get Pina to cook.
Yes, and we'll sit there and we'll
Probably
talk
won't,
with
but
her. Yeah.
maybe enough people say they want her. What does
Yes.
Kathy
See,
say?
get Pina on the show. Come on, Pina.
Kathy, am I not good enough?
Kimmy! Hi, Kimmy. Hey, Kimmy. Hey, Kimmy Sue. I wanted to tell you guys one other thing that I learned. So I put a lot of oil usually in, and then I regret it later. I feel like...
Well, I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, I want you to.
This is served.
I bet Josh was
with-
telling us, but he's talking to
Oftentimes you'll put the pasta fagioli in a bowl.
Okay.
And it's not uncommon to sprinkle. You put a little oil on top.
On the top of it.
Yeah, a good olive
Yeah,
oil.
because sometimes I have a habit of being heavy-handed when I'm sauteing vegetables. So I like that you didn't put a lot of oil in the beginning when we were sauteing it, because you don't need it, because like the liquid
Just
comes
a
out of the vegetable.
tablespoon. Yeah, the liquid
right.
comes out.
So
yeah.
it's really
Oh, and one more thing for like maybe the lilas and the little ones. Celery's got a tricky, I know, celery.
Josh doesn't like celery either.
It's got a strong flavor.
So what can you do
profile.
for that?
You can omit it if you
Okay,
want.
and the carrots, or maybe I wonder what it would be like to put. I'm trying to think of other vegetables We could put it. You got the onions, but then it kind of takes away.
It's
Yeah.
okay, so do pasta, beans, tomato paste,
Yeah.
broth. Start.
Yeah, and then we could see.
But I do
from there.
understand some people.
Yeah, Josh
celery.
literally. So what Josh will do is he'll just take it out. So he'll still enjoy the.
You could chop it really small.
Yes, like that. I thought I should have chopped it even finer.
This looks beautiful.
I'm going to show them again.
Show the viewers.
Yes, here you go, my dears.
Okay, I'm going to stir it so they see.
Oh wow, the steam.
Look at
Hold
the
on.
color.
Look at that. Oh my god. So you really are keeping it at a boil for the entire time, right?
Pasta right now.
Yes. Oh, right.
This is the ditalini that needs to cook.
Yes, you're essentially cooking the pasta
in the
broth.
And I thought initially, I'm like, 1 cup of pasta, that's it. And I made the mistake of being heavy-handed with the pasta.
Yes, and then it soaked it out. Kathy wants Josh to eat celery. Josh? Never. He said never. You want to show them you're representing Roma? Why not?
I noticed that right away. I saw that right away.
Nick, are you watching?
Oh, Nick is probably cursing me, but there's a better way to make it. Sorry, Nick.
Nick?
Sorry.
Nick?
Sorry, what is it called again?
Lila, we love you.
Lila, you could pronounce it pasta fazool.
That's what I call it.
I hate saying fazool, Lila. Fagioli. Or
Josh, celery.
Pasta and beans in English.
Yes.
Fagioli is an Italian.
Fagioli. Again, this is such a good source of plant-based protein. It is.
Oh, we're almost done?
Yeah, 6 minutes. Plant-based protein. There's.
You want to taste it? Let's taste it. Now's a good time to taste it to see if she wants a little more.
Do you want a little ladle? Do you want it?
Well, no, for you, a little spoon. You taste it. Don't burn it, but blow
That's
on
what I'm
it.
afraid of. Here, you taste it.
Oh, she's making me taste it.
Look at that. Is that my drawer?
Josh, you want you taste
It
it.
smells so good.
Does it? Babe, it's in my official taste tester.
It smells delicious.
Josh, if it's not good, Jess made it.
Off the charts.
I just heard what you said. Should we do? Ew, this bowl is. This bowl. How is it?
Hot.
Oh, speaking of like, look at this bowl Gail got me. I love this bowl,
I think it
right?
needs salt.
Salt? You know, I could always use salt.
I think it needs salt.
Okay. I have to do this off camera to make it look professional, and then we'll put it back. Salt and pepper, or just the
Just
salt?
a little bit of salt. And Marty would say, no, don't do it.
Okay.
Because you also, only a little, Jess, because you're going to get salt from the parm.
Oh, right. Okay, good. And then we'll see. Like Gail said earlier, you could always add it in later. So that was smart that you didn't add too much. Right?
I learned that from Marty.
She's laughing. He left. She
What?
said, fine, let him drink water instead. Jen Rosado in the house.
Hi, Jen.
So, Jen, we're making pasta. I call it fazool. But
I
Gail
just
calls
don't
it
love that word. I just don't like fazool.
I wonder what's the correct pronunciation of it.
It's whoever.
All
However,
right.
yeah. Fagioli.
Fagioli. So we're making pasta fagioli, but a vegetarian twist. This is Gail. She's guest cooking today. And it's no pancetta.
And hiding the bra strap.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see that.
That really isn't
And look at us with our
professional.
aprons. I'm proud of us.
I have pineapples.
I have stripes. Okay.
Wait, what timer? Where's the timer?
Right here.
Oh, that's
I think she needs glasses.
fancy. I thought it was this.
So, I just turned it up. All right, we have 3 minutes.
All right, I'm going to check the pasta because it's better to be...
You do that, I'm going to go put on some lip gloss.
Are you kidding?
No.
You're glamifying while we're cooking?
I'm going to add some more color.
Okay, I'm going to test the pasta.
It smells so good in the living room.
Smells delicious.
Marty will curse me if I make mushy pasta.
Did you watch?
Smells delicious, ladies.
Marty, you sound very tough, even though I don't
Marty is a tough critic.
Marquise.
Yeah, we're good. I'm turning it off.
You use a different spoon, right? To double taste?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Oh my gosh, she double dipping?
It's done. All right, so don't listen. 12 minutes to some, 10 minutes to other, because it's done.
Oh yeah, so let me get...
So guys, test along the way, because it should not be 12 minutes for
I'm going
that
to get a more
ditalini.
dramatic soup bowl. When,
Now let's add the cheese and the
that's
basil.
what's going to be my other question. So you add, after you boil it for 12
10,
minutes.
let's say 10 minutes.
Okay.
Better to undercook the pasta than over, because it's going to keep cooking.
Right, okay, so you're going to add the Parmesan.
You're going to give everybody the recipe so they know the measurements?
Yes, I'm going to get, I will actually post that. The love of, oh, she did. That's like a Freudian thing, right, Kathy? She said you mentioned Marty like 476 times. That means she loves him. That was Kathy, our other bestie. Kathy's going to be on, whether she likes it or not, showing us how to make dumplings soon, right, Kathy?
I want more basil because I'm not seeing enough greens, so.
Okay. And we have more if you need us to chop it. Okay.
Because we eat with our eyes, people, right?
Oh, you're so clever with the sound bites.
I'm so clever.
Yes. Do you guys know fun fact?
We don't do close-ups around here. Thanks.
There we go. Gail, fun fact, is
Oh,
a
God.
twin, and her twin is on right now.
And my twin loves this too.
Yes. Oh, we'll have to drop some to him.
But honestly, growing up, I don't think my mom made it, so I have to say thank you to Pina.
Oh yeah, see.
Unless David, you remember, but I don't remember my mom making. She made a lot of things.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
What
the
were
youngest.
some of the dishes that your mom made?
We're the youngest of 5, so she was in the kitchen all day, every day.
Yeah.
You name it, she made it.
Right?
It does. It does. It's like a labor of love. That's why.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we love to show our appreciation for food. So I have all
Guys,
these
we did it.
size bowls.
What time did we do it under?
Oh my
How
God,
much time did that take?
Less than a half hour because we chatted in the beginning.
High five.
I'll yes, good job. I'll ladle it while you see if you want to field any questions.
Oh, really?
Yeah, right?
It's pronounced fun.
Who's saying that?
David.
What does he say?
It's pronounced fazoo.
Agreed, Uncle David. There's a reason why you and I get along.
Alex said it looks so. Oh, Chloe said it looks so good.
Oh, we'll have to try. Maybe
It's
we'll
very
do a
good.
soup. We'll do like an Italian dinner.
This
night.
is so. I made the mistake of making goulash once for my brothers on a hot summer day.
Oh God.
And they were like, "Gee, thanks for the hot stew." So I won't do that again. So this is very nice for this time of year.
Yes, you're right. For like fall, winter. I'm gonna put it in a tiny bit because I don't want to use
It looks beautiful.
all of it up, right? And then I'm just gonna taste
I
it.
hope Josh likes it.
Babe, you want to taste a little bit?
Josh, no pressure if you don't like it.
You want to come on camera?
And Josh, you can say what you would change about it.
Oh,
Can we show them the dish?
Yeah, do you know how to bring it over?
No,
Yeah, one thing
I don't
mean, there's
know.
a lot of things I love about Gail, but one of them, I love that she's not attached to her phone like many of us are.
Oh, God.
I'm proud of you. Do you know how to do it?
No, I just want like that.
That's good, right? Look how good that looks.
Doesn't that
This
look
is
great?
delicious.
Right?
Josh, are you lying?
He would
No,
never.
for real.
He's
Really?
so
Yeah.
blunt.
This is amazing. Very good.
Let me go get Gail's spoon.
And Jess, really, how much do you think it costs?
Okay, let me add it up. 10, let's say. The
Yeah,
beans,
on average.
under 15, don't you think?
Yes.
And that's for one meal, a meal for...
And then do a salad.
Yes. I
And then,
love that.
you could do chicken
Well,
cutlet.
speaking of salad, everybody, Gail introduced me to this. I'll be right back.
It's delicious.
Josh, are you sure?
No, really.
Do you need more salt?
It's fabulous. It's perfect.
Oh, I'm so
The
glad.
only thing I don't like is the carrots and the celery.
And you're still eating it anyway?
It's delicious.
Because it's good for you.
Just remind me, I have to use this. Gail introduced me to white balsamic. I have to use it still.
Yes. So I make salad every night with white balsamic vinegar, olive oil, and shallots, salt, and pepper. And that's just like a staple recipe salad dressing that we do at the table. And if you can find white balsamic, usually at King Cullen, am I allowed to say companies?
Of course. We're not sponsored.
It's very good, white balsamic.
It's so good.
Lila, my Nona makes this. Lila, I would love to know your Nona's way of making it.
It's so good.
Brilliant.
Now, if you guys didn't like it, would you say it?
100%.
What would you say on camera? What would you say?
I'd be like, oh my God. Actually, I probably would be like,
Oh, God, it's really good.
It's good.
like that time that I ate, the first time I ever ate salmon was Dr. Odd show. And he was like, all right, let's try it. I was like, and then I tried, I'm like, it's good. It's
I've never
delicious.
seen it. You couldn't tell that you didn't like it.
I liked it, but I was scared. But this is so good. But I don't like that angle. Hold on.
My Nona makes it. So, had you get any more comments?
If you commented and we didn't respond, you could comment again.
I don't know how to work this, otherwise I would work it.
Yeah, usually let's... Oh, wait, here's a question. Let me just see.
This is so great. Oh,
Oh, yes, we did that already.
okay.
Delicious.
Anybody else have questions, comments?
Angie joined.
Yeah, Alex said you're such... You are,
Alex, I'll pay you later. She makes it with cannellini.
Oh,
baby.
yes, so that's what we
Lila.
use,
That's what
yeah.
we use, baby. That's what we use.
Oh, the chef's table. Oh, my God. Craig Origin. So this is so cool. Okay. The chef's table, Long Island, is owned by two of my friends from growing up, Craig and Denise. So I don't know if it's Craig or Denise, if you want to
Hi, Craig.
identify. So this is so cool. So we grew up together. And Craig was the chef at one point at Big Daddy's in Massapequa.
Oh, yeah, love it. Angie loves that place.
Oh, yeah. So he was
Loves.
the chef there. And his wife worked at, remind me, the...
Hurricane.
German. Oh, yes. Oh my God. That's when I used to drink. I used to drink them and whatever. But
Oak Chalet?
no, I never went to
You
Oak
said
Chalet.
you said
It
German
was
place.
another. Denise, is this you or Craig? If you want to tell us where you worked. But anyway, so then he started. Denise and Craig together started doing a delivery service once a week called the Chef's
great.
Table, and
That's
now they
great.
opened a restaurant. Actually,
Oh,
I want to
good
go
for
there.
them.
I think
Good for
West
them.
Islip, guys.
That's great.
Right?
How many grams of protein is in that?
Oh, well, Uncle
That's
Damon,
my
hold on.
brother,
All right, let me
really.
look it up. I'm gonna look it
Oh,
up.
God, she's going to answer you.
Protein.
Because he had to ask that.
Tell me I put creatine in it. Just kidding.
Creatine?
Protein. What up?
No, for real. We serve coriander, I would say about 15 grams. Yes, Kathy's at 0.
Kathy, you're supposed to support us.
Yes, I'd say 15 grams. Craig or Denise, is that you?
And David would eat this minus the cheese.
Oh, that's another thing.
It's
Very
all good for you.
versatile. Right, you
It's all
can.
good for you.
If you have celiac.
My ankle's not good. What is this?
I'm like,
Did we get kicked off this thing soon?
no, we can go to whatever, but we.
I'm gonna lose all our viewers.
Yes. If you, another reason why I love this dish. Yes. Another reason why I love this dish is it is versatile. So if you want to add more beans, if you want to add different vegetables, if you want to switch it up, if you have celiac, you could find there's special pasta that people who can't.
Can celiac have the beans?
I think they can, but I'd have to research that. But the pasta they'd have to switch out.
Pina makes it with all different types of pasta.
I love it. Probably like you
Whatever's
said,
on
whatever's
sale.
left. Yeah.
Whatever's on sale, yes. Or you can even take, if you're in a pinch, take spaghetti and break it.
Ooh, smart. Yes. Oh, good. Thumbs up. Uh-oh.
You heard. All right, Josh.
Right. Uh-oh. Oh, there you go. He's off camera.
Okay, thank you to our 3 viewers.
Actually, you said there was tons of hearts going up. Did you see it? There was a lot.
I was too busy cooking, Jess.
There was a lot of people on. I was happy. So does anyone have any last questions before we sign off?
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for
Jess,
joining
so much
us,
fun.
Gail. And
So
if
much fun.
We appreciate it. If you have other recipes you want to share with us, we'd love to have you on.
You can't get rid of me.
Never, ever. Does anyone look at all the hearts? See all
Oh,
the hearts?
is that one? What is that?
All the hearts. It's people showing love.
Wow, that's so nice.
Well, thank you guys. We will share the recipe.
Thank you. It was really, really fun.
Chef's kiss.
Gia, baby, I love you.
I think we're gonna lose.
So
this.
there's
We're
no
gonna
dumb
eat
question. The only dumb question is the one you don't ask. So if you guys have questions about this, just ask Jess and she'll answer
Yes,
them.
we'll
whatever.
answer it or we'll send it over to Gail.
But
Okay.
and there's no mistake. So if you make mistakes, try again. Because trust me, I've made plenty of them.
Yes, and one more thing. What I like
Don't
about
use
it,
Vidalia onions.
No, but I love the tomato paste because it wasn't a lot.
Yes.
So it's not like acidic.
Yes, it kind
So
of
I love
really is
that.
for color and a little bit of
Yes, because sometimes if people have like acid reflux
Yep.
or they can't do the acidity, it's so good.
Yep. Who is Will?
It's famous David Williams.
That's my twin brother. Notice that my voice. That's my twin brother. Who's Joshua? Is that
That's
you?
Joshie.
Oh, Josh is Joshua.
Yeah.
Look at all these hearts.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys.
All right, I
for
don't want to
joining
overstay.
us.
I don't want to overstay.
You never can overstay.
Thank
Oh
you
my
for
God.
having me and my pineapple apron.
We are going to have Gail back in the kitchen.
Only if you want me.
Absolutely, we do, right, guys?
And remember, what the takeaway today is tubes of tomato paste
Yes.
instead of cans. White balsamic vinegar
Yes.
for your salad, and that's all I taught you.
Oh,
yeah,
you taught us a lot. There was another.
the garlic,
the garlic
press. Clean it right away.
Right,
You
and
won't
use
regret
it.
using it.
Use fresh ingredients as much as possible.
Fresh ingredients, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you guys for having me.
Ciao. Love you guys. Ciao. How did I turn it off? I forgot. What? We were on for 40. Yeah, see? Wasn't it so fun? 47 minutes. It's in.